I am standing inside of historic Oak Hill Cemetery in downtown Birmingham. I'm staring at downtown right over the camera here, and I am standing at the grave of Georgianna Davis, wife of Elias Davis, and I'm going to read letter 93 from Elias Davis from a bivouac near Petersburg, Virginia, dated August 13, 1864. My dear Georgie, again I have the opportunity to send you a letter. My last letter from you was written on 6th of July. A letter came by mail day before yesterday, mailed on 9th of July for Lieutenant Worthington. All letters to Lieutenant Worthington since his death have been given to Miss Worthington's brothers. Rumor says Grant is sending troops from Petersburg. We had orders last night and still have orders to hold ourselves in readiness to move. Many conjectures are afloat as to meaning of orders. We expect no fighting here unless we act the offensive part. I am expecting to hear of a considerable fight in the Valley of Virginia. As to disposition of our troops, I am not at liberty to write. Grant will not be able to fool General Lee badly. In the commencement of this campaign, Grant hurled his immense army against us with the expectation of scattering our army like chaff before the wind. Fouled in this, he, by a mathematical calculation, concluded that he could give man for man, and in course of time, his army being larger than ours, that when all of General Lee's army should be killed, he would have a remainder large enough to occupy Richmond. But General Lee, being his master in the art of war, managed to kill 5 of Grant's men whilst he was killing one of ours. Grant failed in his rushing and swapping projects, has at last resorted to strategy. How he will succeed, time can only tell. Grant's people are down on him with a vengeance. Yankees are deserting in large numbers. Since our arrival here, a considerable number of our army has deserted. Night before last, 25 members of 9th Alabama Regiment, including 1 commissioned officer, deserted. They did not go to the Yankees, are efforting to get home. Some of them had been good soldiers. I am much surprised at the desertions from our army now as the campaign here is drawing to a close and we are living better than we did at this time 2 years ago. Our rations now are good, as much as we want. Shoes and clothing are more abundant than they were 2 years ago. All have shoes. The prospect for an early peace is more cheering than it has been since commencement of war. Morrow, Glenn, Truss, Leslie, and Minyard are all well. Martin's health is improving. I have not heard from Fawkes since he was sent to hospital. Hope he is doing well. Members of the company are generally in fine health. I wrote 5 days ago that petitions had gone up asking that I be appointed Major of Regiment. I shall not be grieved nor badly disappointed if I do not get the position. Brigade General Sanders will do all he can to have me promoted. Georgie, as to clothing, I have a sufficiency to do me until I go home, including shoes. Government furnishes us excellent shoes at $12 a pair. I shall write as often as I can send you letters. My love to family, also to Aunt Sari. Kiss little boys for me. Your husband, Elias Davis. And the transcriber, Earl Massey, of these letters, made a note at the end of letter 93. The above letter was the last one Dr. Elias Davis wrote before he was killed on August 21st, 1864, in the Virginia Battle of the Weldon Railroad.